Welcome everyone to London, England here for WWF Insurrextion. I'm Jim Ross alongside Paul Heyman, and what a pay-per-view we have in store here tonight.
The landscape of the World Wrestling Federation could change here tonight forever. The WCW invasion has started, and if WCW win here tonight, they take over Raw is War, and Nitro will broadcast on WWF television.
Something nobody ever thought we would see after it looked like WCW was gone forever. But Mr. McMahon also has the chance to bury WCW once and for all with a WWF victory tonight. Also, Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWF title against a mean and determined Big Show. Well, here's the hardcore champion Rhyno getting ready to kick off tonight's show.
But it looks like the challenger, Rob Van Dam, doesn't want to wait JR, and this match is starting right now.
Yes, Van Dam takes down Rhyno from behind, a standing moonsault from RVD. Looking for the pin attempt to end this match early, but just a 2 count. RVD thought his surprise attack would be enough to catch Rhyno off guard. RVD dragging Rhyno towards that equipment box and slams Rhyno face first into it. And then a standing drop kick takes Rhyno off his feet. Rhyno now launched into the vending machine and crashes into it hard.
Wow, what a jumping roundhouse kick from Van Dam.
But is that enough to gain the victory? No, again, just a 2 count.
Rhyno showing his toughness here.
RVD with those quick kicks, but countered by Rhyno. And now Rhyno unloading with some stiff shots of his own. Rhyno dragging RVD up to his feet, lifts him up. Oh, and a destructive power bomb on that concrete floor. Look at the strength of Rhyno as he carries RVD with ease on his shoulder. Transitioning RVD into position. Oh no, don't do it. Good God, power bombs him right through the table.
It has to be all over. No, somehow RVD kicks out, and I don't know how.
Me neither, Paul. RVD launched face first into the brick wall. And now Rhyno with the hockey stick crashes it across the head of RVD and again across the lower spine. Rhyno dragging RVD towards that ledge, but RVD fighting out of it. And now it's Rhyno precariously close to the ledge. Dropkick sends Rhyno crashing hard to the floor below.
What a splash from Rob Van Dam flying off that ledge down onto Rhyno.
RVD with the cover. Is that enough for a new champ? No, 2 count, and Rhyno digs deep to kick out. Van Dam now picking up that steel chair. Oh, and what a shot to the skull with that chair shot. RVD continuing to cause damage with that steel chair. Drags Rhyno to his feet. Throws him into that equipment box, then hits a standing drop kick. RVD back to the steel chair, and now taunting Rhyno to get back to his feet.
The Van Daminator JR. This one's done now for sure.
No, a long 2 count only, and RVD can't believe Rhyno kicked out. Rhyno slow to his feet. Kick from Van Dam, but this time countered by Rhyno, and the man beast with a running knee to the gut floors RVD. Rhyno lifts up Van Dam and drives him face first to the floor. RVD thrown to the floor in this backstage area. And a running axe handle to a floored RVD. Van Dam thrown onto this makeshift platform. Lifted up onto the shoulder of Rhyno. And a power slam right onto the wooden crates. Looking for the pin. But a 2 count, and RVD manages to get a shoulder up, frustrating Rhyno. Rhyno now with the kendo stick and a shot to the skull of RVD. And another shot breaks the stick into 2. RVD thrown towards the edge, trying to hold on. Blow to the back sends RVD crashing down to the floor hard. And now RVD launched face first into the wall as this brutal match continues here at Insurrextion.
Rhyno climbing up the ladder, trying to create some space between himself and RVD.
RVD following Rhyno up the ladder, and this is getting dangerous being so high up there. And the quickness of Van Dam catches Rhyno out with those kicking strikes and a drop kick. And what a shot to the jaw from RVD to floor Rhyno, looking for the pin. 1, 2, but no, Rhyno kicks out. What's RVD thinking now?
His thinking, rolling thunder, and connects.
And another kick takes down Rhyno. And now hucks both arms and slams him face first into the steel. And now RVD climbing up onto that higher platform.
He's got bad intentions up there.
Flying through the air, crashed down onto Rhyno with a huge splash. And now hooks the leg looking for the pinfall.
RVD does it. He battles the man-beast here in London, England, and comes out on top to become the new WWF Hardcore Champion.
What a way to kick off Insurrextion with such a hard-hitting match. Congratulations to Rob Van Dam. Well, there's Shane McMahon in his dressing room. What's Triple H doing attacking Shane with that sledgehammer? Somebody stop him. This is a disgusting ambush by the Game, and now pummeling a helpless Shane McMahon. And now stalking Shane as he gets back to his feet. Don't do this. Oh, and a pedigree finishes Shane off. He needs medical assistance here, damn it. Our thoughts are with Shane McMahon, who was just viciously ambushed by Triple H. And we have been informed Shane has now been taken to a local medical facility, but we have action to call here. And what an opportunity here for this lady as Lita tries to once again become WWF Women's Champion here at Insurrextion.
But standing in her way is the 9th wonder of the world, the current reigning WWF Women's Champion, Chyna. And whilst Lita is a fantastic competitor here in the World Wrestling Federation, I have never seen a more dominant female wrestler than Chyna.
For once, it pains me to say it, but I actually agree with you, Paul, but don't count out Lita. The referee signals for the bell, and this one is underway. Both competitors lock up in the middle of ring, jostling for position. And the strength of Chyna driving Lita towards the ropes. Great respect shown with the clean break. Lita now sent into the ropes, and a hard back elbow floors Lita. Chyna scoops up Lita with ease, and a power slam in the middle of the ring. Chyna sizing up Lita, and drops a huge elbow drop on her. Lita whipped into the turnbuckle. And Chyna unloading with those stiff right boots, stomping away at Lita.
That's a blatant choke with the boot. The referee showing some leniency here.
Lita again sent into the ropes. Chyna with the leg takedown, but a counter by Lita. And follows up with a running drop kick. But Lita hits a side slam to Chyna. And this time drops an elbow of her own. A stiff kick to the spine as Lita looking to take that power base away from Chyna.
This could be all JR.
No, an emphatic kick out by Chyna. A couple of stiff kicks. Oh, and then the back of Chyna's head crashes off the canvas. Lita starting to take control of this match, now focusing on the legs again, trying to take away that base of power of Chyna.
A smart strategy.
Lita staying on the offense. Another side slam takes down Chyna. And now Lita teasing that high-flying style she possesses up to the second rope as Chyna struggling to get back vertical again.
Wow, Lita flies through the air with that Hurricane Rana takedown and now looking to get the 3 count.
But Chyna finds a way to kick out. Chyna now whipped into the turnbuckle. But well scouted, and an elbow to the face of Lita turns the tide here. And an impressive show of strength from the 9th wonder of world, Chyna, lifting Lita high above her head and drops Lita face first, now attempting the pin.
But now it's Lita digging deep to kick out.
Chyna peeling Lita off the canvas. Lifts her up. And what an earth-shattering powerbomb. Surely this is all over now. No! Somehow Lita kicks out and Chyna can't believe it. Lita thrown into the turnbuckle, and Chyna perches her on the top rope, but a kick by Lita reverses it. Running drop kick doesn't have much effect. Stiff right hand, and a clubbing blow to the back. Chyna rolling out of the ring away from Lita, but Lita has that crazy look in her eyes. Oh my! A suicide dive through the ropes to the outside as Lita putting her body on the line here at Insurrextion. Both competitors now back in the ring. Lita begging Chyna to get back to her feet. And a twist of fate to Chyna, and perhaps a new champion crowned.
No! Chyna's not giving up her title without a fight, JR.
Lita now up to the top rope, perhaps one moonsault away from victory. And she connects. This has to be it, surely. No! Chyna again kicks out, and Lita must be thinking, what does she have to do to put Chyna away here? Lita back up to the top rope. Chyna looks out on her feet. Lita off the turnbuckle, but caught by Chyna, what strength, and then power bombs her in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, but Lita kicks out now, and this crazy match continues. Chyna now looking for another huge power bomb to Lita.
And boy, does she hit it.
Can she finally get the 3 count now?
No! Lita just refusing to be put away here.
Both these competitors must be exhausted and in pain at this stage. Lita into the turnbuckle. Now launched all the way across the ring. Here comes Chyna.
Springboard back elbow connects.
And now into the pin, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. And finally, Chyna is able to finish of Lita in what was an epic battle here tonight. Both competitors gave it their all. Both looked like they had it won. But in the end, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna is able to retain her WWF Women's Championship.
That was an awesome battle between 2 of the best here in the World Wrestling Federation. And I now have to go have a lie down after that one.
We now have Michael Cole standing by with Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, Friday night on SmackDown. You defeated Dean Malenko, earning your title shot here tonight at Insurrextion against Raw GM William Regal for the Intercontinental Championship. By defeating Malenko, you also get to pick the stipulation for tonight's match. Have you made a decision already?
Oh, I have made my decision all right, Cole. Regal, you managed to beat me at Backlash and take away my Intercontinental title by breaking the rules and getting away with it. But I'm not mad, I just want a chance to get even. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here tonight, here in the UK. Regal versus the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, Y2J Chris Jericho inside of a steel cage. No holds barred, no rules, no DQs, no pinfalls or submissions. The only way to win is to be the man to exit the cage first. So tonight, Regal, Y2J gives you a beat down inside of the steel cage. You will never, ever forget and regain the Intercontinental Championship, and you, Regal, will never see this championship again.
Strong words from the challenger Chris Jericho as he makes this match a steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship.
It doesn't matter what sort of match this is. Raw GM and Intercontinental Champion William Regal can beat Jericho in any stipulation.
Well, the time for talk is over as Jericho makes his way down the aisle, ready to enter the always deadly cage match here at Insurrextion. This one is personal to Y2J as he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Regal at Backlash after the Raw GM illegally used brass knuckles to pick up the victory. Y2J then had to beat Malenko on SmackDown to even get this match here tonight.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Being locked inside a cage with William Regal is the dumbest thing I could think of. And here comes our Raw GM, our Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
The tough Englishman performing on home turf here tonight.
And Regal rightfully so annoyed that he only found out the stipulation of this match right before he comes out here. It is disgusting.
But that's what he signed up and agreed to. He didn't believe Y2J would beat Malenko and hoped he wouldn't have to defend the title here at Insurrextion. So Regal hands the title over to the referee. As the anticipation for this title match is red hot, can Y2J get his hands back on the Intercontinental Championship, or will Regal continue to reign supreme? So the bell rings and this is underway as both men lock up. And what a suplex by Jericho. Y2J mounts Regal and starts pummeling him with some stiff left fists to the head. Jericho showing a more aggressive side to him than usual. You can tell this is personal.
But that can lead to mistakes, JR.
Regal now sent flying face first into the steel cage. And again, Jericho continues to pummel away at the head of Regal. Jericho throws Regal into the turnbuckles. And those quick feet of Y2J drop Regal, and Jericho continues to be aggressive here. Regal perched on the top rope. And Y2J with elbows to the spine of Regal, who is struggling early on in this match. A run-up. Oh my, what a drop kick to the head of Regal.
Regal may be out of it, having to use the ropes to get back to his feet.
Regal launched into the ropes, a stiff right hand. Oh, and what a jumping roundhouse kick. Jericho attempting to escape the cage, but Regal catches his leg before he can exit. A clubbing blow to the back. Oh, and what a power bomb by Regal. Regal continues to punish the spine. Jericho sees that one coming and rolls away, but Regal quickly stays on top, sweeping the leg of Y2J. And now it's Jericho having to use the ropes to get back up. Regal with another attack to the back. Oh, and then tosses Jericho shoulder first into the steel ring post.
And now just choking him out with that big right boot.
So it is Regal now who decides to try and exit the cage to win this match, trying to get his footing in that steel mesh. But Y2J back to his feet. Stopping Regal, climbing with some shots to the spine. And now Jericho with the power bomb to Regal. Jericho with a stomp to the leg of Regal. And now Regal sent into the ropes. And what a beautiful suplex from Jericho. Regal hits the corner hard. His put onto the top turnbuckle. What's Jericho got in mind here? Oh, and a giant suplex from the top rope. Is that enough for Y2J to scale the cage for victory? Regal slow to his feet as Jericho is almost over the cage. But Regal cuts him off just in time. Drags him back into the ring.
That was far too close, Regal. Jericho nearly escaped. Great power bomb that will slow him down.
Jericho crawling towards the corner of the ring to drag himself up off the canvas as Regal methodically makes his way over. Driven shoulders to the abdomen of Jericho. And now a blatant choke in the corner.
But there's no DQ in this match, JR.
Regal pulls Jericho up by the hair. Hard right hand. Oh, and a textbook back suplex from Regal. Regal knocks down Jericho. And he locks in the Regal stretch. Remember, no submissions in this one, but he can certainly do a lot of damage to Y2J here.
Jericho taps out, but Regal still needs to escape the cage.
And is telling the official outside to open the door.
Exit the ring now, Regal, quickly.
No, he sees Jericho back to his feet, so knows this isn't over yet. Wow, and what a spinning heel kick from Jericho to take down Regal. Scoop slam from Y2J. And an Enzugiri lays out Regal. And now both men down, showing the effects of this hard-hitting match. Jericho back to his feet first. Whips Regal into the ropes. And a swinging neck breaker. Oh, and from nowhere, Y2J hits the lion salt on Regal. Jericho with momentum now and hits Regal with the triple power bombs.
Jericho going to take the coward's way and escape through the door. What else would we expect from him?
No, I think Jericho has had flashbacks from those brass knuckles and wants to hurt Regal some more. And now he locks in the walls of Jericho. The torque on the back of Regal, he must be in severe pain. Regal tapping, and Jericho finally releases the hold. Has the walls of Jericho incapacitated Regal enough to allow Y2J to escape the cage?
You have to get up Regal and stop him. Get up Regal before it's too late.
Cage, one leg over. Can Jericho manage the strength to get both legs over and make it to the floor?
Get up Regal before it's too late.
Regal finally coming around, but it could be too late as all he sees is Jericho on the other side of the cage making his way out of the ring to win this match.
No, Regal's going to lose the title.
Y2J, Chris Jericho had to battle in the tough, unforgiving cage to win back the Intercontinental Championship, but he overcame Regal here at Insurrextion to once again be called the champion and end the reign of William Regal.
What an injustice we have just witnessed. Regal has been screwed over here in his own country of all places.
What is Triple H doing now with that sledgehammer in hand? That's DDP, and the game takes down Page now with that sledgehammer just like he did to Shane earlier. The cerebral assassin with these vengeful hit and run strikes to Team WCW. Dragging Page towards the car. Oh, sent headfirst into the car. Oh, wait, what is the game doing now? Oh, no. God darn it. He has surely broken the arm of Diamond Dallas Page in this sickening attack. And now fleeing the scene of the crime as DDP lies in agony after this ambush. Well, despite all these ambushes going on backstage, we still have a main event to have here at Insurrextion, and making his way down to the ring is a mean, angry, focused Big Show. And he's been focused like I've never seen him before, and that makes this 7-foot, over 500-pound man a very scary opponent for the WWF champion Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And at the end of SmackDown, the Big Show left Stone Cold Steve Austin in a heap on the floor after putting him through the table. And if he does that tonight, surely we will have a new World Wrestling Federation champion crown here at Insurrextion.
But never count out the rattlesnake, Paul. This man is the toughest SOB walking the planet. And if anyone can find a way to overcome this giant opponent, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, I guess we will find out shortly, JR.
One thing's for sure, this is going to be a slobber knocker of a main event. You can feel the tension in the air as this one is about to get started.
Austin handing the title over for what I predict to be the last time, JR.
And the Big Show takes a look at what his trying to get his giant hands on, the highest honor in this business, the World Wrestling Federation Championship. And there's the bell, and this match is underway. Both men meet in the middle of the ring, staring each other down. And Austin with a one-finger salute for the Big Show. Why would you anger this giant as Show unloads strikes at Austin? But Stone Cold ducks and now starts unloading some strikes of his own. And whips Big Show into the turnbuckle.
Great counter, though, from the Big Show.
Oh, and what a clothesline. Nearly takes Austin's head off. And now Big Show taking time to taunt the crowd. Scoops up Austin and carries him with ease up onto his shoulder. Oh, and then drops him throat first across that top rope.
That's a long way down. Ooh, and then 500 pounds walking over you like a doormat.
Big Show pulling up Austin to his feet, locks up, then shoots him into the ropes. And what a huge bear hug slam. Now going for the pin to win the championship. But Stone Cold kicks out. Show dragging Austin towards the corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Those massive elbows driven into the side of Austin's head.
Austin looks out of it.
Stone Cold sent over the top rope, but holds on. Show dragging him head first over the ropes. Then a huge bear-like paw to the back of the neck.
Big Show going for the pin after dominating Austin here in London, England.
But no, Austin on two finds a way to kick out. Big Show overhead blow. Austin dodges it. And some big right hands rock the Big Show. Some forearm shots to the spine. And finally, the Giant falls. Show into the ropes. Knee to the abdomen takes the Big Show down. Show now into the corner. And Austin stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. Austin with a stomp, but Big Show rolls away.
Wow, did you see that clothesline from Big Show?
Austin now sent into the turnbuckles, and what a huge splash from Big Show, squashing Austin in the corner of the ring. Austin sent flying over the top rope to the outside of the ring, and now the Big Show follows him. Look at the strength of Big Show as Stone Cold lifted with ease onto his shoulder and then sent crashing face first onto the side of the ring.
The Big Show is looking so dominant here tonight.
Again, Austin lifted up and now just tossed onto the announcer's table with a horrific thud.
Oh, what does the Big Show have in mind here clearing the table? Things don't look good for Austin.
Big right hand, but blocked by Austin, so now starts to fight back with a kick to the gut. And now Show sent crashing into the steel steps. Austin will continue to fight till his last breath. And now Austin launches Show in the ringside barricade. And now for a second time, this fight now spilling over into the audience. Stiff right hand, but caught by Big Show, and a big headbutt rocks Austin. And Austin sent crashing to the floor. Huge clothesline takes down Austin. And now Stone Cold sent back over the barricade to the ringside area. And look at this Austin, about 8 feet in the air, and then just dropped face first to the floor. Show dragging Austin towards our announcer's table.
Look out!
No, don't do this, Show. By God, has broken him in half. Come on now, enough is enough already.
And we have a new champion in our sights, JR. All Big Show has to do is throw Austin back into the ring and cover him, and the reign of the Big Show will begin.
Damn it, I think you're right on that one, Paul.
And here we go. 1, 2.
No, by God, I have said it before, but nobody is tougher than the Texas Rattlesnake. Huge slam to the canvas.
And now Big Show looking for a power bomb to finally finish off Austin here.
But no, Austin counters. And the crowd on their feet, and Austin stomps away at Big Show. Show using the ropes to get back up. Austin throws him to the canvas, and another stomp to the chest of Big Show. Show shot into the ropes. Lou Thez press, and unloads with those right fists.
Come on, Big Show.
Big Show slow to his feet.
No stay down, Show.
And a giant Stone Cold stunner. Is that enough for Austin to put Big Show away? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Somehow Austin dug deep in this match and found a way to keep fighting despite being outmatched, and found a way to hit a stunner and retain the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
I thought Big Show had it won after chokeslamming Austin through the table.
One thing I do know, Paul, is never count out Stone Cold Steve Austin. This tough SOB never knows when he's beat, and here in London at Insurrextion, he finds a way to come out victorious, even against a giant like the Big Show. Well, that's all for part 1 of Insurrextion, folks, but make sure to subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications so you will be the first to know when part 2 drops, and you won't want to miss it, as the WWF Tag Team titles are up for grabs as the Dudley Boys battle tag champions Edge and Christian. Also, the WWF European Championship is on the line in what should be an epic encounter between two of the best workers you will ever see, X-Pac challenges champion Eddie Guerrero. And talk about big-time main events. 2 members of WCW against 2 WWF superstars will battle it out. If WWF are victorious, WCW is gone forever. But if WCW win, then tomorrow night, Monday, instead of Raw is War, we will have a special takeover of Monday Night Nitro. And we have already seen Shane McMahon and DDP get taken out here tonight, so who knows what can happen in this one. What I do know is that the World Wrestling Federation will never be the same again. As always, thanks for watching, and catch you next time for part 2 of Insurrextion. Take care, folks.